Yo, 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 what's good? Thank you for coming to the House of Barf. I'm Chairman, and before we get started, I would just like to emphasize that the content that we share on House of Barf is for informational and entertainment purposes only. We are not financial advisors, and the information provided should not be considered as professional financial advice. Investing and financial decisions involve risk. It is crucial to do your own research or consult with a qualified professional before making any financial choices. The opinions expressed on House of Barf are of our own and do not reflect the views of any organizations that we may be affiliated with. Please remember that past performance is not indicative of future results, and the financial landscape can change rapidly. Always conduct thorough due diligence and seek financial advice from a financial advisor tailored to your personal needs and circumstances. By listening to this podcast, you agree that the host and in the future, if we have any guests, are not responsible for any financial decisions you make as a result of the information presented on House of Barf. Now let's dive into today's episode. Yo, yo, yo! What's good? It's Chairman House of Barf. What's poppin'? Well, actually, changed the name up. It's called Chandler G Hayes now. Yep. You know what happened. Trying to make my brand grow. Trying to actually be somebody. Can't be going around. It's not that you can't, but people are getting confused. You know, it's like, who is this and who is that, and who's Chan Man and who's Chandler, and who's this guy standing like this and who's the guy standing like that. And I'm like, those are all me. My name is Chandler, but excuse me. Let's just stick to Barf. Excuse me. But people call me Chan all the time. Channy, Chan, chandelier, any variation of something that's Chan, so I say, you know what? And of course, got people complaining, oh, you should really clean up your brand and, make it like this. And because how are you going to be a children's book author? And then you also out here, we got a podcast, acting a fool, acting up and cussing and whatnot. And I'm just like, all right, whatever. Get out of my ear. Get out of my head. You're renting space in my head. And you ain't even paying. What's going on with that? Even if you were paying, still would evict your ass. Because I don't need the damn opinions. Get the fuck out. How about you get the fuck out? But things are going really, really hell. Things are going really hell. It's like, nah, it's all good. Out here, still trying to pay bills, struggling, still trying to get a business off the ground, still trying to look for work while I get this business off the ground. Started working out, gained weight. Things are going backwards. It's like, nah, things are doing really, really well. I can't even deny it. It's truly a blessing out here what God's doing. God is really waiting on me. God is sitting there saying, Chan, you got it in the hand, man. No, did he? It's like, nah. But I just need you to just focus a little bit more. The thing about focusing, for me, gets a little bit difficult. You got 30 people throwing different things at you. I want to focus on finances. Man, fuck the finances. Nobody gives a damn about finances, Chan. That's why 80% of Americans are broke. I say, I know. 80% of Americans are one paycheck away from being homeless, being broke. 80% of Americans don't have more than $1,000 in their savings account. If that car breaks down, they're screwed. And I want to get out there and help people. You're like, no, nobody cares about that. And you're broke, Chan. How are you going to be giving out financial advice and you're broke? I say, you're right. That's good advice. It's like, nah, man, I'm still going to keep going. I'm still going to keep going. I ain't going to stop because of a current situation I'm in. And half the time, people don't even know your situation. Trust me. If I had money in my pocket, you know who I'm telling? Nobody. Next time, probably not even my next wife. That'd be crazy. I ain't telling them I got no damn money. But if I'm broke, hey, fuck it. It's like, shit, I don't give a damn. Yeah, I'm broke. You know, I don't give a shit. You know, so yeah, I may go around and tell people, yeah, I'm broke right now. But when I was doing well, I wasn't going around telling people, man, I'm doing really well right now. I'm doing hella good. Man, I got all these figures in the bank. I'm doing good. Got my wife, got my spot, got my car. Shit. Got my retirement going. Shit, got my kids' retirements going. Shit, I'm doing good. No, I wasn't going around doing that. But now I'm in a bad situation. I'm like, fuck it. I don't give a damn. Yeah, I'm broke. But you know why else I tell people I'm broke? Because I know I'm going to get out of this situation. I know it. And when I get out of this situation, I want to help people. They seen it. They saw it. They seen it when I ain't had no damn furniture in the house because my ex-spouse decided that they wanted to go ahead and pull up in a truck and take all the furniture out of the damn house. And I went months without furniture. They seen it. Me scraping up coins just to get bills paid. So my children have a place to go that they can call home. They seen it where I ain't had no clothes because I'm not going out there buying clothes. I'm making what works work. I know I'm busting out my outfits. I need to get another wardrobe until I lose some of this damn weight. But I'm not going out there shopping. Now, am I going hanging out certain places I shouldn't be hanging out? Bars, restaurants sometimes. Save some of that money up. Get some exercise equipment. Get some clothes. Yes, you're right. I'm not perfect at all. At all. I'm still working on getting better. Told you. God said I got it in the hand. I know what I got to do. You know what you got to do. Main thing is, do you want it enough? Do you want it that bad? That's all it is. Do you really want to lose that weight? Do you really want to start that business? Do you really want to go back to school? Whatever it is. Do you really want to do it? You really want to do it? There's almost nothing in this world that can stop you. Matter of fact, scratch that. There is nothing in this world. Well, almost. Because the only thing that can stop it is you. That's the only thing. That's why people love Mamba mentality. People love it because we watched it. We seen it. I can't think of any specific game right now, but I seen it. Lakers down. Fourth quarter. 5 minutes ago. Down by 13. Kobe's dribbling down. Pulls up. 15-footer. Scoop. In. Immediately you said, oh, snap. Oh, snap. You knew it. And the thing about that shot was you knew the light switch turned on. You knew something turned on. And you knew what was about to happen. Comeback time. You know that switch. When that switch gets turned on, ain't nothing stopping you. It's crazy. To be honest with y'all, in my personal opinion, I think I go through life purposely turning my switch off. Because I know when that switch gets turned on, there's nothing that can stop me. I think I purposely spend time hanging out, friends, family, lounges. Because that stuff doesn't get on my nerves. It doesn't get to me. I'm chilling, relaxing, not doing nothing. Wasting the time, passing the time. It don't get to me. Because I know when I turn that light switch on, I can get on a whole nother level. I can go from one extreme to the other. It'll be like, whoa, is there anything in the middle? Nope. You went from having no business to now you starting up a pretty significant business. How do you do it? I don't know. I do it. I turn that light switch on. And now all I got in my mind is nothing. Now so I joined a networking group. It's going fantastic. It's called Connected Leaders Academy. Look it up online. It's going great. It really is. It's nice to be socializing with a group of people who are like-minded. Beliefs and attitudes towards things are so important. How many times, maybe not you, but me growing up, was I always told, keep your friends close and your enemies closer? Or there was another one that I grew up off of, which was something like, you can't always just surround yourself around people who love you or like you. I don't know exactly how it was said, but something like that. You need to surround yourself around people who are not like-minded, who don't like you. Another one, the love of money is the root of all evil. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with those statements. What I'm saying is to some individuals, such as myself, may have took it too far. So instead of hanging around people that are like-minded and like you and enjoy your energy and your company, I just hung around people who hated me. Fucking up my life. Because I'm listening to their bullshit. Which later in life, you start to learn they're projecting their bad energy on you. That's what they do. They're sticky. They got claws. They're some sticky creature with claws. And whenever they get the opportunity, they dig those claws into you and stick onto you and whisper in your ear, you got a small dick. You ain't shit. You're an alcoholic. You're never gonna get that job. You're never gonna start that business. You got dry pussy. You're never gonna get a man. You don't deserve to be an executive. You got 7 children. Why are you dating? Nastiness, all in your ear. I commend individuals that got a brain, thick skin, a brain that they just let it roll off. It doesn't get to them. It doesn't get stuck in their head. It's not taking up space in their head. I commend those individuals. They keep going. Don't let that shit get to them. You're fat. You're ugly. I say, well, you know what? I'm just going to be fat then. You know, I commend them. They living their best life. People like me, I struggle at times. I sit there, I say, fuck. I do want to lose some of this damn weight. They're right. I am getting kind of fat. And who am I to start a financial consultation / therapy company? I'm not even a CPA or CFA. I lost my Series 7. I'm not even in compliance anymore. I got terminated from that. Shit, I'm broker than most of my friends. Who am I to start that company? Who am I to start dating again? I just lost my best friend. Nobody else is going to want to be with me. Argumentative. Drinking. Ain't got no job. It gets to me. Gets to me at times. But you know what's beautiful about being in an entrepreneur networking group? There's so many people that are in the same damn boat or were in that same spot. They may say, man, I could see myself in you 3 to 5 years ago. I was in that same boat. Jacking it every damn day. Smoking every damn day. Fucking every damn day. Drinking. Beating myself up. I was in that same spot. Wanting to start a business. Thinking too hard about the complications and it's too, there go that voice. It's going to be too damn complicated. It's going to be too dangerous. Did you ever think of this? One of my favorites is, oh, it's like such and such. That one gets to me. You sit there, you try to come up with a business idea. Oh, that's just like Uber. Yeah, I guess. You know, sometimes if I need a clarification, I'll say, hey, not trying to compare. Not saying you got to sound like me, but because sometimes I need a little clarification. You know what I'm saying? Oh, is that kind of like a Uber? People say, I get you. Okay, you're with me. Okay, that's what I'm more so, you know what I'm saying? And definitely, I do not go into the complications and what's wrong with it and how difficult it's going to be. And why would I trust you driving my children around? You got a DUI. Look, we all know you got the DUI. We heard about it. It was all over the news. It was 5 cars crash up. 3 people died. I'm joking. Okay, I'm joking. But we know you got the DUI and you want to start a transportation service transporting people's children out of everything. What? No. Okay. No, I'm not going there. You want to start this business? I wish you the best. And I hope you got the best of intentions. And I hope, to an extent, the reason why you want to start the transportation service for children is because you got that DUI and because you got in that accident. And you said to yourself, you know what? I'm going to turn this around. Same difference here. 2 things. Worked in the financial industry for damn near a decade, 10 years. Okay? I did. I sold insurance for damn near 2-3 years. Can't even remember. About 2-3 years. That was back in college. Then worked for Vanguard. First year I was a contractor. Came in through Ronstadt. Then the next year, they brought me on full time. You know how companies do black people. Then worked for FINRA for about 3-4 years. So yes, been in this industry for damn near a decade. A couple things I noticed. There's not a lot for children. Materials for children to start understanding. I'm not saying there isn't none. There's not a lot of material for children to understand small business, entrepreneurship, finances, accounting. I had an accounting ledger book when I was like 12, 13 years old. Come to find out, I was just different. What happened? Well, I got a small allowance when I was a young kid. Small. When I was 8, 9, 10 years old. And it wasn't even really an allowance. It was more so getting paid to do my chores. And it was different than just cleaning my room, cleaning the kitchen. It'd be like, shine all my shoes. I'll give you 10 cents. So every weekend, pull my parents' shoes out of their closet, their black shoes, the ones that they wore to work, and I shined them all. I couldn't even tell you. I did it in the foyer with newspaper, all in the foyer. And then could you shine all the brass in the house? Go around the house, find all the brass, put it again right there in that spot, back in the foyer, with all the newspaper, down again. The thing I can remember about shining brass is it sucked. So, parents would give me like 10 cents, maybe sometimes a quarter. I had a little shot glass, and I threw them in there. That's where I kept them. And I even had a bank account. I had a bank account early. My parents opened it up. Some bank in Wichita, Kansas, Capital something. Not Capital One. It was like Capital USA or something. I could still remember kind of the eagle. It was like an eagle. It was like a blue eagle or something. Had a bank account. Had a couple bonds. And this quarter thing where I could put my quarters in it. Or you collect quarters. It was cool. So, as I got older, I was like, hey, you know what? Somebody needs to keep a count of all these damn dimes and nickels and quarters. And it has to be me. So, I can't even remember what I did. I think I got a book, an accounting book or something. Found it maybe in my parents' basement or something. Went through it. Found out how they did accounting. Put out sheets of paper. And drew basically a balance sheet. And anytime I got money, I'm thinking, man, I need to pull that out and do that again, to be honest. I mean, I know they got QuickBooks or something. You know, I need to utilize it. Seriously. It's getting bad. My kids be like, yo, can we get some cheeseburgers? I say, fine. Sometimes I want a beer. I say, I'm going to get it. Fine. I don't care. It's not like I got a job. About to lose my house. But that holds you accountable. Okay, so that's what it is. It holds you accountable. So I figured out like how companies kept their balance. And honestly, I kind of can't even remember. And that's honestly what I'm doing in my free time is I'm reviewing balance sheets, income statements, cash flow statements, also accounting. I'm brushing up on Excel and also working on some IT shit. Trying to get better, trying to up my game. I've fallen off. The same skills I had before are not working anymore. Companies don't need that anymore. You know, they don't need the manual guy. You know, you come in there, you work hard. You think you're going to stay with the company. They're like, nah, we're good. You don't even know how to do math in Excel. What good use are you to us? So I can do the math, but yeah, you take the long way. We need somebody who can put it in Excel and make it all fancy. My bad, damn. I can't believe it's coming up on 10 years since the last time I've been in school. Last time I was in school was 2017. Graduated with my master's. Can't believe we're about to be up on 2025 soon. It's 2024, and yeah, it's approximately 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, April 30th. I'm keeping my eyes on the market. We'll pull it up. We haven't even touched on the market. Right now, we're touching on business and entrepreneurship. That's what we're touching on right now. And also, to my future entrepreneurs or current entrepreneurs, keeping that mindset right. So yeah, had a ledger, and that ledger helped me tight. I knew where basically every one of my dollars went. I knew it. I knew where it came in from, and I knew where it went out to. I did that for years, probably from like 12, 13 to probably like 16, 17. Because then I started selling candy, bootleg DVDs. I sold a few other things too. So now I started having a little small business. So that little children's book, Langston Manxon's Cool-Made Adventure, is a dedication to my son and all little children around the world. I don't care if you're black, white, Asian, whatever, Haitian, Somalian, Dominican. I don't give a damn. Or your sexuality, or your religion, whatever it is. That book is for children and adults that possibly feel like they have not touched on the subject and could possibly touch on the subject of small business, entrepreneurship, and not even that, community as well. Family. It touches on those topics and starting the conversations. And then Chandler Gregory Hayes, the financial consulting company, can help with how do we talk to our little ones about finances? How do I talk to my little one about finances when they're 16 years old? They got a job. They got a car. They just signed up with Primerica. About to start selling life insurance. Oh, they can't do it at 16, but they can do it at 8. How do I talk to my 18-year-old then? Yeah, he's a grown man or a grown woman. But still, they living in your house. And we all know, in my personal opinion, you're grown at like 13, 14. We get it. All right? We all know it. But man, I'm 37 years old and I need my parents more than ever. I need their advice more than ever. And sometimes parents may not be the best for you sometimes. I get it. Sometimes I feel the same way personally. I want to kind of do things the way I want to do it. And they have ways that they want to do it to be done. You know, this book was published by me and my family. I authored it, yes. But after I authored it, we worked with the publishers together. Shit, to get this thing published cost, not to put all the business out there, but it costs close to about 20 G's so far. There could be even more expensive because we're on the marketing side, but it was close to about 20 G's to get it published. And if we want to do more marketing and advertisement, it could cost another $5,000, $10,000. You never know. In order for me to break even, I'm going to have to sell probably like damn near 5,000 books. Know how many I got off so far? A couple hundred. This is a slow moving process. It would have been nice if I would have had, 200, 300 sold even before, the book even came out. I thought about it too. I thought about doing pre-orders. Pre-order your book now, I'll get it to you. Some people were a little bit uncomfortable about that. Like, we're not sure about that. How we feel about that. It might not, because when you're getting the book published, it's being edited multiple times, illustrations, the format, what image are we going to put on each page? What words are we going to put on each page? There's so much of that going on that it can prolong the process. There's one thing I just caught like 2 days ago. That made is spelled M-A-D-E. I said, what? I literally just saw it the other day. I was speaking to somebody on the phone about another book event. I was speaking to another Starbucks about getting me into their location. And the young lady on the phone is like, could you spell it for me? What's the name of your book? Langston Manxon's Cool-Made Adventure. She's like, can you spell it for me? I said, yeah, sure. Langston, blah, blah, blah. Manxton's, blah, blah, blah. Cool-Made. I said, COOLLE-MADE. My brain says, screw. I said, wait a minute. That was supposed to be spelled MAID. She said, hey, shit happens. Keep going. I said, yo, sweetheart, you my sister. She said, you good. You got a book. Be happy. And you got a book for children promoting financial literacy. You go do your damn thing. I said, girl, there is great customer service in Prince George's County. She said, you funny. I said, you know it. I crack a joke every now and then. We got an issue out here in Prince George's County with customer service. It is awful. Awful. And the thing that really gets under your skin? I hate to say it, but I'm going to say it. Shit, I'm on a podcast. People come for the say it shit. You go to an all black establishment. All black. 80% black. Not all, but 80% black establishment. I don't care what it is. Best Buy, Walmart, whatever it is. Office Depot. 80% black people in there. Terrible customer service. You think people over there working? They not working. They're over there gambling, playing cards, rolling dice. There'd be one Caucasian person to come out. One. And that Caucasian person gives the stellar, immaculate customer service. You go back to that location, they're not there even the next week. They got relocated. They said, man, we ain't going to keep you there. You give too much stellar service. It hurts. It hurts. So it's my duty, whatever I do, to make sure I give a positive experience wherever I go. That's my job, at least when I'm working customer service. Now, if you fuck with me and get on my nerves, you might meet somebody else. I'm working on it, though. I am. So, came out with the book. It's a huge concern of mine of how many people in the United States of America, and we can work on the world eventually. Right now, I'm just starting off in the District of Columbia, Maryland, and Virginia area. That's where I'm starting off at. And we're just going to work on promoting financial literacy in small business and community and family to children and parents who have been wanting to talk about it and wanting to think about it, but haven't. You know how many times we're out here just trying to survive? I got somebody who commended me the other day saying, man, I commend for you and I also feel for you because you're on a journey. And yet you barely know. I'm not saying I don't know, but you barely know where your next meal is going to come from. You barely know where you're going to sleep. You're in survival mode. You cannot possibly find a job, get a new wardrobe, start a business in survival mode. That is crazy. I didn't even think about it. I don't think about it. Shit, I'm in survival mode. I don't know how I'm going to keep the roof over our heads. Most people say just sell it. What's wrong with me selling it? Couple things. Back in, 1800s, black people had, let's just say, I'm going to make up this. I don't know this for a fact. Had 100 million acres of land. 100 million acres of land. Don't quote me. Look it up. Do your research. Please, por favor. I'm not trying to be rude. Today, black people probably have, and I'm making this up, probably have 10% of that. Probably got a million acres of land. No, what would that be? 10 million acres. Sorry. I wouldn't even say they have 10 million. I'd probably say we probably got a million acres of land. Black people, no offense, we are renting. We're not buying. We don't own our homes. We are renting our homes. And I'm not saying there's any issue with renting. A lot of people think, oh, you want to be an entrepreneur. You want everybody to be an entrepreneur. No. You want to, oh, you own your home. You think everybody should own their home. No. I might rent one day. I might say, screw it. Sell the properties. Hopefully I have properties. I will have property. We got to manifest. Move to a senior citizen community. Rent out one of the homes. Have a maintenance man come by. And just chill. I may sell businesses. And go to a 9-to-5 and just chill. But on the grand scheme of things, our young generation are not going to be owning homes. Not until at least they're 37, 40. Why is that? One, we're going to go into it. We know it. The economy, inflation, consumer pricing, employee wages. Employee wages are high. So what does that make things? More expensive. Employee wages are up, but not that up. Just was reading something not too long ago. $150,000 household in Maryland is now considered lower middle class. $150,000 household is now considered in Maryland lower middle class. Scary thing about that is women are only bringing in $40,000 to $50,000 on average, which means the man is bringing in the rest of that money. Could you imagine the economic abuse that some of these women are in? Or vice versa, if you're the man in that situation? Could you imagine that? You're living in a situation where they're bringing in over 60% of the income. And you want to get out of there. How? You're going to go right back to renting. In that case, of course, I'd say, yeah, hey, stand on business, get back on your feet. You'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, try to work it out, of course, you know? Shit can be scary. So it's not just, I just want to hang on to my house. I want to hang on to this house and hang on to the next house and start building up, buying that land again, getting that land again, putting it back in families' names, passing away. They're really getting a estate to build their house on, to build their family house on. You ain't got to worry about the land. We already got it. You just now need to buy the stuff to build your house. You're good. Don't sweat it. And on another note, you know black people can't live with each other. It just gets crazy. Man, you move in with family, start arguing. Everybody in your business. Can't do no dating. Say, no, I'm kidding. I could live with my family. I'm just joking. No, but honestly, I kind of have to keep, I try to keep the peace of mind. Yeah, just trying to keep the peace of mind for a moment. With all this trauma we're going through, sometimes it's just nice to have a place to call home that you can go to and relax. So that's the other thing. I say all this to say, motivational speech time. Believe in yourself. Trust me, I got issues with it too. Can I see my face in the sky on the side of a building, on a billboard? Me, Chandler G? Do I deserve that? But I think I'm ready now. I'm not scared. There was high anxiety at points, fear. Why you? Now it's just time to put the work in. Got great concepts. Children's book, touching on small business, financial literacy. Financial consulting company, touching on the attitudes and behaviors, the potential financial trauma that we may have been through, and how to address that to move forward to address financial consultation time, those things, Now it's time to just sit there and just focus on it. Go to school, take classes. But again, one moment. Sorry about that. I had a few phone calls that just came in. So I already lost track of what I was discussing. Been talking for about 40 minutes now. But if I could just say anything, stay positive, stay focused, stand on business, work on, I'm kidding, that's at Drewski. But yeah, don't let anybody get inside your head telling you that your business is stupid or may not work. I understand from a comedian stance that some people will say that is a dumb idea. But really, people have asked me a lot of times, because people know I'm in business and finance. People know it. People just don't want to pay for any services, but they want to have the conversations. And they'll ask, Chandler, what do you think about this business idea? And I'll say, listen, you don't even got to tell me what it is. No business is a bad idea. Okay? You got to just make sure you work on, the prototype, the plan, put in the work, the marketing, the advertising. Okay? If you can lower overhead, fantastic. The balance sheet, the income, the cash flow, you can make any business work. There is 3 billion people on this planet. If you can get 1%, 0.01% of that, I call that successful business. 0.001%, it's successful. As long as you get break even or get your money back or more, you did a fantastic job. So you may have a crazy, quirky idea that may be like, cuckoo. Yeah, but hey, it doesn't matter, So yeah, I'm working on my businesses. I'm working on surrounding myself around like-minded people who are positive. There are so many people that are close to us that will bring us down. And then it's those random individuals who are rooting for you. They're like, I can see your light shining. We just now got to get that light to shine bright. You've been walking around too long, flying under the radar, letting people shit on you because you just want to hang out with the crew. You want to be around your people. You want to be with that chick or that guy. And they holding you back. You've been wanting to stand on business. You've been wanting to start a business. You've been wanting to write that book. And we're not talking about you holding yourself back. That too. But you don't have the support. And seriously, support matters. It is so important. Just to have that person next to you, rooting you on. If you're anybody like me, I don't need your help. I don't need you to be involved as much. But just rooting me on. Not playing the devil's advocate. I don't need that. Already the devil's already in my mind, in my gut. I don't need it. I need to rebuke the devil. Get the devil out. But the devil works 24/7. Not even 24/7. He's on a whole nother clock. If he can't get to you, he's going to go to somebody close to you. You hear about them rappers, the ones that go hard. Talking about, I'll hire your man. I think 50 Cent got a track where he says something like that. I'll hire your man to do the job. That's the way the devil works. If he can't get to you, he'll hire your man to do his dirty work. Your best friend, your wife, your mom, your dad, siblings, brother, sister, nephew to do the dirty work. Somebody you trust, somebody close to you. You're starting to get the business up and going. They want to take a naked picture of you, post it on the internet. They want to take a picture of you ripping a bong. They want to steal your money because they got your bank accounts because y'all always shared information. Y'all grew up together. Next thing you know, 20, 30 grand missing. Left you high and dry. Never heard from them again. But you know you're going to run into them again. The world's too small. Want to influence you to go out, have a drink. You standing on business. And they say, let's go get a drink. Let's go hang out. Take a bump. Let's go chill. You like, man, I was just in my groove. And you know that groove is not easy to get into. It takes for me, it takes 30 minutes to get into the groove. It could take an hour. It takes about 30 minutes to get in that groove. Once you're in that groove, you got to keep going. For somebody like me, you got to keep going. And I can keep going as long as I keep going. But once I take a stop, it's hard to get that groove back. And sometimes you try to get that groove back and up and going, and it just don't work. Stuff starts crossing, letters start crossing, numbers start crossing. You know, you type in 4L instead of typing LA. You know, it's just like, oh man. Trust me, and it's easy to get out, get lazy. It happens to me sometimes. It happens to me a lot of times. I was working on the pivot chart yesterday. Told myself this morning I was going to get up and work on the pivot chart again. I'm working on some VBA and some macros. Got started, had a couple meetings, fantastic meetings, I'm not going to lie. Not mad about that. But kind of got away from it. And now the day's getting away. It's almost 2:00. You know? So stuff like that happens, you know? But we're just going to keep pressing, keep moving forward. Okay? We're going to work on the business. We're not going to let anything get in our way or stop us. We're going to make sure that we hold ourselves accountable with accounting, knowing where our money is going. What money's coming in, what money's going out. It used to frustrate, you know, my former spouse, where it was like, we would have a checking account or something, and be, oh, we got to pay this bill or something. I'd say, well, not from that account. No. That past due bills, late fees, cancellations, reinstatements come from this account. It's like, what's the difference? See, you'll learn. You'll learn in the future. That's vacation account money. That's grocery store money. That's 59.5 money. That's 70.5 money. That's college money. That's wedding money. That's miscellaneous money. It's like, what? So yeah, that's what you got to do. You break it all up and you build all the accounts. And then whenever you want to go on a vacation, boom, right there. Whenever a car breaks down, boom, right there. Whenever my children say that they want to get married, I'll say, boom, right there. And whenever you say, she's gone now, but I was going to say, whenever you want me to upgrade your ring, boom, right there. And whenever you just want to have a night out and say, fuck it, boom, right there. You know, right now, shit is all fucked up. My funds are all fucked up. Have had to pull from accounts that were for when I was 59.5 that I planned on not touching until I was 59.5. I started working on an account for when I turned 70.5. I was even going to try to open an account that I wouldn't touch until I turned 120 or close to it. Had accounts for the wedding, had accounts for my children's wedding, had accounts for my children's lives. You know, and each account may not have much in it. One account could have had $25 in it. One account could have had $25 in it. Another account could have had a couple thousand in it. But over time, I was going to build the accounts up. And whenever, something came up, oh, Dad, I want to go to college. Okay, I've been working on this. All right, here we are. Well, Dad, I don't want to go to college. I want to start a small business. Hey, you know what? Screw it. Let's just scratch it. We're just going to put life account. Okay. Go ahead. Go start your small business. What small business are you thinking about starting? I want to start this small business. Hey, that's a great idea. Let's do it. Well, don't you want me to go to college? Hey, college is the institution of learning. That's all it is. Church is just multiple people getting around talking about God. You don't have to go to the building. This is going to be your college education. And we're going to get started. Let's start with the business plan. Let's start with the expense ratios, whatever. You know what? I'll even put my neck on the line and you can start out of my fucking garage. And if we got any problems, I'll take it on. Let's get started. Let's take time and let's learn the regulations. Let's learn whatever it is that we're breaking. And let's learn the finances about it. We're going to have a great time. A great fucking time. All right. Well, I've been talking close to about 50 minutes now. Now it's over 50 minutes. It's been fucking fantastic to be back. How can you be back when you never left? But I know I take time off. I know I'm inconsistent with the time. Okay. So if you get an opportunity, please support Langston Mason's Cool-Made Adventure. It's available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Saxo, Goodreads, as well as multiple other online platforms. If you're in the DMV area and you would like, come to one of my events. Right now I'm working on another event called Longmire. That's going to be, I don't even know where it's going to be located, but I'm working on getting in there. I'm working on some other events as well too. Stop by, get your book signed. I will sign it. I'll take a selfie with you. I'll smile. Also, support the podcast. Follow it. Feel free to support me. You can, however you can support me, Cash App, whatever. Find me. These proceeds are going to go to our future generations. And yes, some of it may go to myself, but we're going to go donate some of this to recreational centers, school curriculum, to pursue financial literacy in business and psychology or whatever, for the therapy aspect. We're going to work on it. So support your boy. Get the podcast. Follow me on TikTok. You can find me on Facebook. You can find me on Instagram, Chandler G Hayes. Also, got the financial therapy company. Book a session with me. I had my calendar going on, and then they just told me it expired. And I said, what? They said, yeah, you did a free trial. I said, I ain't know how much does it cost? Because it was working so well. Or I could just use my Google Calendar. But the calendar worked so well because people would just book time with me. And I look at my phone and be like, oh, such and such booked some time with you. I'm like, oh, okay, cool, great. That's all it was. With the Google thing, sometimes people send it to me. I don't know, they didn't send it right. Sometimes I send it to them. They didn't get it right. Sometimes I forget to add a link or whatever. Whatever goes on. But yeah. Chandler G Hayes, Instagram, Spotify, all that. For my real listeners, y'all know it as Chairman House of Barf. For the new listeners, Chandler G Hayes. And also, Chandler Gregory Hayes, financial consultation, fin therapy. Let's get it. Thank you so much. I appreciate anyone and everyone who decided to take time out of their wonderful day to come kick it with your mans. I appreciate it. I'm Chan Man, and this is Chandler G Hayes now. All right, Chan Man, House of Barf. Blah! I am thrilled to introduce you to an exciting new storybook journey that I believe will capture your imagination. Allow me to present Langston Mankson's Kool-Aid Stand Adventure, a compelling short story that promises to transport you to a world of interest, excitement, and learning. The title of the book is Langston Mankson's Kool-Aid Stand Adventure by Chandler Hayes. In a world of colorful imagination and captivating stories, a new children's book has emerged to empower our young minds with crucial life lessons, life skills, and financial literacy. Langston Mankson's Kool-Aid Stand Adventure is a cheering short story written by a talented Black author who understands the importance of equipping our youth in the early stages of life with the tools they need to navigate the realm of money, savings, and smart choices. Meet Langston Mankson and his imaginary best friend, Zonky, a pink elephant, two curious souls who embark on an adventure around the vibrant landscape of Wichita, Kansas, where Langston Mankson sets out to accomplish multiple goals and is met with obstacles that he must overcome. Langston Mankson and Zonky discover valuable lessons of talking about finances in the home in order to gain knowledge. Langston Mankson, with a little bit of confidence, the guidance of supportive parents, the help of community members like Mr. Tiller, and his imaginary best friend Zonky, Langston Mankson learns about the value of money and how to save, the importance of making thoughtful spending decisions, the significance of thinking outside the box when met with challenges with money, and the joys of sharing with others. Through relatable experiences and engaging storytelling, young readers are introduced to the fundamental concepts of money, such as earning, saving, and spending responsibly. Langston Mankson set savings goals, teaching children the importance of planning for future needs and dreams. The book celebrates diversity and the different perspectives on money, shedding light on its role in different people's lives. The characters' interactions emphasize the joys of serving others, the gift of sharing, and making a positive impact in their community. The pages of Langston Mankson's Kool-Aid Stand Adventure come to life with vibrant illustrations. The colorful and imaginative visuals not only captivate young readers, but also enhance their understanding of complex financial concepts. Langston Mankson's Kool-Aid Stand Adventure is coming soon to bookstores and online realtors. It is a must-have addition to any child's library, fostering essential life skills while sparking the joy of reading. Empower the young minds in your life with the gift of financial literacy and imagination. Join Langston Mankson, Zonky, family, and friends on their extraordinary journey of running a drink stand to set them on the path of a brighter future. Your opinion means a great deal to me. I would be honored if you would consider exploring Langston Mankson's Kool-Aid Stand Adventure and sharing your thoughts. Your feedback could play an invaluable role in shaping the future of this project. If you have any questions, comments, or would like to discuss the book further, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. Your support in spreading the word about Langston Mankson's Kool-Aid Stand Adventure would mean the world to me, and I deeply appreciate your consideration. I am a passionate advocate for financial literacy. Me, Chandler Hayes, and am excited to join the community of storytellers. With a background in finances, I am driven to inspire children to embark on their own adventures of learning and discovery through the power of literature. Langston Mankson's Kool-Aid Stand Adventure is a heartfelt endeavor to promote financial literacy in a fun and accessible way. As a Black author, I'm committed to providing children of all backgrounds with the tools for success, and I am proud to contribute to a more financially informed generation. Thank you for taking the time to explore this advertisement, and I look forward to the possibility of sharing this extraordinary literature adventure with you. Please feel free to contact me. You can reach me at the email c287gph@gmail.com. All right, thank you. Warmest regards. Have a great day. God bless.